Hey guys, Kevin Francisco here of yugatech.com, and today we're gonna take a look at the OPPO R7 Plus. Let's go! The OPPO R7 Plus has a large display spanning 6 inches across. From this angle, the handset slightly resembles an HTC device due to the borders above and below the screen. 3 on-screen buttons are implemented here, which is good news since they all light up. Up top, we have the 8-megapixel front-facing camera along with the notification light and speaker for calls. You can see that bezels around the display are thin enough to try and make the images seem to pop out more. Volume rocker is placed on the left strip and on the upper half of the device. This makes it easy and comfortable to reach even when operating the phone with one hand. On the other side, we have the tray that accommodates dual SIM cards and the main power and lock screen button. We have the 3.5 audio jack at the top for connecting audio devices, while down under, a micro USB port for charging and transferring files sits alone at the center. The back features an all-metal build and exudes premium quality on the first glance. Situated right smack in the middle are the 13-megapixel rear camera, dual LED flash, laser autofocus, and the fingerprint sensor with chrome trimmings. The R7 Plus boasts an edge-to-edge AMOLED screen spanning 6 inches across. A full HD resolution then fills the entire display, which results to a healthy 367 ppi count. Protecting all that and layered on top is Corning's Gorilla Glass 3 to make sure the screen is protected from scratches and minor shocks. Images, text, and colors are very vibrant and lively on this display. Blacks were truly blacks, and that matters a lot when you're watching movies. Speaking of movies, it was quite enjoyable to play videos on its spacious 6-inch screen. What we noticed though was that its screen was too glossy that a simple glare would reflect too much light that you no longer see the content of the display. The speaker, although not sizable, provides impressive volume with good details on the lows. Running the show is an Android Lollipop version 5.1 with a layer of OPPO's ColorOS 2.1 on top. This puts the company's touch on the overlook of the phone, software-wise. Browsing through its system, we experienced lagless performance, and jumping from one app to the other was flawless. Out of its 32GB of internal storage, there are about 21 gigs of usable space, since the other 8.5GB has been dedicated for the system. There are pre-installed apps on the handset, but it's mostly from Google. To further enhance security on the handset, OPPO embedded a fingerprint scanner at a comfortable position at the back. It is meant for the index finger to touch. To set and activate this function, the user must first register his or her fingerprint on the settings menu. The setup guide will then make you place your finger on the sensor repeatedly to make sure it gets all the details needed. With our entire time unlocking the device this way, the sensor proved to be accurate enough as it read our print successfully about 9 times out of 10. One of the features that the company is headlining on the OPPO R7 Plus is its optics. This phablet is equipped with a 13-megapixel ISOCELL RGBW sensor, meaning it produces photos that are more faithful to its original colors. It also boasts a premium lens for improved imagery and is embedded with face detection and laser autofocus in hopes to achieve a more responsive and precise focusing. The camera software in itself has a number of presets for users to choose from. If you want more than the pre-installed modes, you can download them easily online. The images produced had good tonal balance when given ample lighting. At night, digital noise was able to be kept at a minimum for the rear camera. Using its front shooter on low light conditions, however, yielded blurry and grainy results. Nevertheless, we were satisfied with its performance, and you can check the sample shots here. The 64-bit R7 Plus proudly carries Qualcomm's Snapdragon 615 processor with 8 cores, partnered with 3GB of RAM. Graphics-wise, an Adreno 405 GPU is in charge, which proved to be adequate for the tasks we used it for. As an everyday device, it was able to handle browsing the internet, photo editing the shots we took, emailing, and even some casual gaming once in a while, all without breaking a sweat. There were very minimal lags when a number of apps were simultaneously opened and we tried to switch back and forth. Other than that, everything was a smooth sailing affair and we had no significant gripes using it as a main phone. Here are the benchmark scores for comparison's sake. OPPO's R7 Plus is an all-around solid performer. It belongs to the mid-range category, but we sometimes forget that due to its premium look and smooth performance. We used it for quite a while and came across a fluid experience of gliding from app to app, took detailed shots with natural colors using its camera, and used the phone for up to 2 days on a single charge. The implementation of its curved display also steps things up a bit and adds to the charm of the device, although we experienced some unwanted glares rather easily once the device was taken outside. If you're looking for a smartphone that has all the characteristics of a flagship phone without stepping into the 30,000 peso price range, the R7 Plus will be a good consideration at 21,990 pesos. As of now, it is only purchasable through Lazada but is available nationwide. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos.